In this video, I'll be showing the values of all of the new items in the countdown and fishing festival updates, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more value guides, like every time there's an islands update, and like the video. After the fishing festival started, I've been trading a lot, so I definitely know the values of these items, and I'm going to trade a lot more today. Let's get started with the values though. So chicken spawn egg tier 1 is first, and you can put the same prices I have on my vending machines if you're adding this to your shop. But the values are definitely going to change, and on my value list, which is going to be linked in the description, I'll put the updated values of these, like, tomorrow or the day afterwards. But I'd say the chicken spawn egg tier 1 is worth around 4,000 coins. I'm trying to buy it for a bit less, then sell it for a bit more. But chicken spawn egg tier 1 is also, like, normal demand. It's not high demand because it doesn't sell a lot. It's not low demand either because it sells a decent amount. I mean, it's not really something you would probably want to try to profit off of because it's not really traded that much. Then there's chicken spawn egg tier 2, which is worth probably 350,000 coins, because, well, people every now and then will buy it, and then people usually sell it if they have it, but not that many people have it. I'd also like to mention, on average, it seems like chicken spawn egg tier 2 has better stats than cow spawn egg tier 3. Then there's chicken spawn egg tier 3, which is actually terrible demand, because not that many people are buying it. Like, I saw only one person on Discord was trying to buy it, and only 3 people were selling it. So it's rare, and not that many people want to spend, like, a lot of coins on an egg. It's worth 7,500,000 coins, but a lot of people selling it are trying to sell it for more than that. I recommend don't buy chicken spawn egg tier 3, and since the spawn egg tier 2 has pretty good stats, just use that and then try to farm your own tier 3 egg. That means chicken spawn egg tier 3 isn't gonna help you that much if you want to actually farm it, and then for trading it's bad, so it's bad in both areas. It's an item that I'd try to, like, avoid buying. I mean, I'm going to try to get one for my shop anyways, because it might give me a little bit of profit every now and then. So if you get one, then you should probably add it to your shop and try to trade it off, but you definitely shouldn't use it because the stats aren't going to be that much better than tier 2, and then don't buy it expecting to get a profit off of it. Next is egg, which it definitely isn't high demand, but it's not really low demand either. It sells decently. I'm selling it for 1,200 coins, and people buy it every now and then, not really that much, but not, like, never either. So then I'm buying it for 400 coins and it gets full kinda quickly, so I might buy it for 300 coins soon. I'd say egg is worth 600 coins though. Next is Mayonnaise Jar, and this is terrible demand. It barely sells, and people sell it to me a lot though, so I guess people want to get rid of it, but no one really wants to buy it. I keep lowering my buying price because people always sell it, but if I make it too low, then no one wants to sell it to me. Mayonnaise Jar is currently worth 3,500 coins, but it's an item that I recommend not to trade because no one really wants to buy it. I mean, you can't really do that much with it. It's not that common though, because you have to do something to get it, so it's not as easy to get as egg. So, like, it's worth a bit more, but still, it's not really worth it buying it. Next is the Mayonnaise Spinner, and this is normal demand. It doesn't really sell that much, but, well, I mean, it kind of does sell decently, and people sell it a lot. But it isn't high demand either, because it's not like it sells out fast. So currently I'm selling it for 90,000 coins, buying for 30,000. But yesterday I was buying it for 100,000 coins, then selling it for 300,000. So I'd say it's worth around 45,000 coins right now, actually 50,000. So I'm probably going to lower my selling price too, but if I make that too low, then people aren't going to sell it to me. Like, I'd say 30,000 or maybe 25,000 is the lowest you could go. Yeah, I just changed my selling price to 79,000, but next is Chicken Nest, and right now I'm buying it for 15,000 coins and then selling it for 74,000. The value is probably 35,000 because it is traded decently. Like, Mayonnaise Spinner is normal demand, Chicken Nest is also probably normal demand. A bit lower though, so maybe like in between low and normal demand. Then there's Metal Trough, which is low demand. It isn't traded that much, like barely anyone sells it to me and barely anyone buys it. Even though, like, I changed my prices a bit, it still is traded the same amount. Like, I was buying it for 30,000 and selling it for 99,000. And when I lowered both of the prices, it's still around the same demand. So I don't think it's a good item for trading. You should probably avoid trying to trade it for a profit. But if you had it in your shop, you could still profit a little bit off of it. But Metal Trough is worth 35,000 coins. Then there's the Iron Fishing Rod, which this was high demand earlier, then it went to normal demand, and now it's probably in between low and normal. But right now I'm buying it for 30,000 coins, then selling it for 110,000 coins. It's traded kinda decently though, and I'd say the value is around 50,000. Even though Iron Fishing Rod doesn't have that good demand, every now and then you're gonna find someone who wants an Iron Fishing Rod, and if you have it in your shop, they're probably going to buy it for any price as long as it isn't like super expensive. Next is Shipwreck Podium. Everyone can get one by talking to Talia at the fishing festival, and I actually got more than I thought I would, and the value is kinda better than I thought it would be. Like, it's basically the same as berry seeds. You can get one if you make an alt and then just keep doing that. But because of the fishing festival hype, right now it's worth around 60,000 coins. I'm buying it for 25,000 coins, and people actually kind of sell it a lot. Then I'm selling it for 120,000 coins, which it sells a good amount too. Then there's Fish Banner, which, by the way, Shipwreck Podium and Fish Banner are both high demand. Then the Fish Banner, I'm selling it for 240,000, buying it for 40,000, and people sell it to me a good amount, then people buy it most of the time, so it's a pretty good item too. I recommend if you want to try profiting faster, then you can sell it for a bit less, and then buy it for a bit more, because there still is a pretty big gap in between prices, so if you made them closer together, you could probably trade them a bit more and profit more. I change my prices based on if it's traded a lot, or if people barely sell it, so like, I'll probably at some point today change my sell to 60,000 and then sell it for 140,000 or somewhere around there. Then there's Tidal Aquarium, which is high demand, but it will probably be normal demand soon because since it's kind of expensive, not that many people are trading it because a lot of people can't afford it. But I'm selling it for 1,400,000 coins and buying it for 300,000 coins. I mean, it's probably a better idea to sell it for 900,000, but I only have one extra, so I'm just selling it for a bit more. But Tidal Aquarium is worth 600,000 coins. Here's a good tip. Try to buy it for half the amount you're selling it for. So for Tidal Aquarium, if you wanted to trade it a lot, then try selling it for 900,000 coins, and then buying it for maybe 450,000 coins. By the way, the values for all of these items are slowly going down because the hype is lowering, but the last item is the Fish Festival trophy, which is high demand. It's pretty expensive though, so it's probably going to be normal demand very soon because not that many people can afford it. It's more common than you may think though, because everyone who just farms the fishing festival for a while can get it, so a lot of people have it, but they're overpricing it whenever trying to sell it. So I think the value is definitely going to go down and fast when more people get it, maybe even to 2 million coins, but right now it's worth 15 million coins. Those are the values of all of the items in the fishing festival and countdown update, so if you have a shop, I recommend having the following items in it: Iron Fishing Rod, Shipwreck Podium, Fish Banner, Tidal Aquarium, and Fish Festival Trophy. I recommend don't buy the Fish Festival Trophy if you have under 50 million coins. You should probably just try farming it because it's gonna take a few hours, and if you've been playing Islands for a while, like maybe a month, and you don't have over 50 million coins, then if you play the fishing festival for like 5 hours, then you can probably get the trophy, so it's not really worth it buying it. But if you're like a really rich trader and you have 150 million coins or just over 50 million, try waiting until it's cheaper and buying it for maybe 5 million, possibly even 10 million. Then there are some items that were heavily affected by this update, so I feel like they should be in this video. So the Iron Fishing Rod made it way easier to get the fishing things that are kinda rare. So all of the fish tank blueprints went from being worth like 25,000 or 50,000 coins to only 5,000 now. So they're pretty cheap, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep going down because this is like just the beginning of it. Then propellers are worth 40,000 coins now. You can probably profit a lot off of them because people are still buying them for a decent amount, and then people are selling them for pretty low. Last are pearls, so they're worth 1,000 coins now. That's really cheap, but people are selling them a lot for 500 coins and then buying them for around 2,900-ish still. I'm probably gonna lower my selling price to 1,900 because they're going down a lot. Then there are the demands. So pearls are being traded a decent amount, so they went from being low demand to normal demand. Then propellers went from being high demand to amazing demand. Well, they were kinda already amazing demand, but now they're even more amazing demand. Like propellers, you definitely need them in your shop. Then fish tank castle blueprint, shipwreck blueprint, anchor blueprint, and treasure chest blueprint. All of those were terrible demand before this, and now they're low demand. So they're still not normal demand, they're not really traded that much, but they're decent-ish now. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more Islands videos, like the video, join the Discord server linked in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and linked in the description is a guide called Roblox Islands Guide that has all my helpful Islands videos on it, so if you need help with anything, then check that out because it's probably there, but I'll see you all in the next video.